You're sitting on a plush couch in a quiet office, paying a stranger $80 an hour to help fix your marriage. You look at your wife and she's crying. She's talking about her feelings, her needs, and how you just don't connect anymore. You feel hope. You think, finally, we're getting somewhere. But while you're pouring your heart out, she's checking the clock. She's not there to save the marriage. She's there to buy time. She's using the therapist as a shield to keep you distracted while she continues her affair in the shadows. Today, we're exposing the cold, calculated truth about women who cheat during marriage counseling. This isn't about healing, it's about a weaponized psychological game called the slow fade. And if you don't wake up, you're going to lose everything while you're busy trying to be a better man. Marriage counseling isn't always a hospital to save your relationship. Sometimes it's a courtroom where she's building a case against you while she sleeps with someone else. Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. You need to understand the dark psychology of the woman who suggests counseling while she's already unfaithful. To you, counseling is a last resort to save the love of your life. To her, it is often a check-the-box activity. She wants to be able to tell her friends, her family, and her own conscience that she tried everything before she eventually leaves you. It's a way to make the divorce look like it wasn't her fault. It's a way to make you look like the problem in front of a professional witness. While the therapist is asking you to talk about your childhood, she's thinking about the text message she just got from him. While you are practicing active listening, she is practicing how to lie better. She uses the therapy sessions to learn your triggers, to find out exactly what you know, and to keep you docile and working on yourself so you don't look too closely at her phone. It is the ultimate gaslight because it happens in a room that is supposed to be safe. Let's look at a man we'll call Mike. Mike is our loser in this story because he believed in the process more than he believed in his own eyes. Mike knew something was wrong. His wife, Brenda, was distant. She was working late 3 nights a week. When Mike brought it up, Brenda suggested marriage counseling. Mike was relieved. He thought if she wanted to cheat, she wouldn't ask for therapy. For 3 months, they went every Tuesday. Mike poured his soul out. He admitted his faults. He promised to help more around the house. He became the perfect husband the therapist told him to be. And Brenda, she cried every session. She said she felt neglected. But every Tuesday night after therapy, she would tell Mike she needed space to process and go for a long drive. Mike found out the truth when he saw a GPS tracker he'd hidden, not because he wanted to, but because his gut was screaming. Brenda wasn't processing her feelings. She was meeting a guy at a motel 10 minutes from the therapist's office. She used the therapy sessions to make Mike feel guilty so he would stop questioning her whereabouts. She used the therapist to tell Mike he was too controlling every time he asked a question. Mike lost his dignity because he let a professional stranger tell him to ignore his masculine instincts. He was a loser because he chose the process over the truth. This is a negative outcome that happens to thousands of men. They go into the office and they get feminized. The therapist, who is often a woman or a man with a very soft frame, tells the husband to be more emotional, more vulnerable, and more present. But when a woman is already cheating, she doesn't want your vulnerability. She wants a man she can respect. By following the therapist's advice to be softer, you are actually making yourself less attractive to her and making the bad boy she's cheating with look even better. You are literally digging your own grave with the therapist's shovel. When a woman is cheating and agrees to counseling, she is often using the therapist as a breakup mediator. She doesn't want to fix the marriage. She wants the therapist to help you accept that the marriage is over, so she doesn't have to be the bad guy. She wants a professional to tell you that sometimes people just grow apart. It's a coward's way out. If you feel like you're being played, if you feel like the sessions are just a place for her to list your mistakes while she takes no responsibility, you are in danger. You need to understand that the truth doesn't need a couch and an hourly fee. The truth is in her actions. If this is waking you up, if you are starting to see the smoke in your own house, then you need to stay with this brotherhood. Don't let them tell you that your gut is wrong. Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. Now let's talk about Steve. Steve's situation was a negative outcome because he stayed too long. His wife was cheating during counseling, and even when the therapist started to suspect her lies, Steve defended his wife. He wanted to be the hero. He thought his love could cover her sins. He spent 2 years and $10,000 on therapy while she had 3 different affairs. By the time he left, he was broke, his kids were confused, and he had no self-respect left. He didn't just lose his wife, he lost himself because he refused to accept that some things cannot be talked through, some things can only be walked away from. The good man trap is real. You think that being the most patient, the most understanding, and the most forgiving, you will win her back, but you are playing a game with no rules. A woman who cheats while in counseling has reached a level of deception that is cold and calculated. She is looking you in the face and lying in a room dedicated to the truth. That is not a mistake, that is a character trait. Now, let's look at the winner. Let's talk about a man named Marcus. Marcus didn't play the game. When his wife suggested counseling after he felt her pulling away, Marcus agreed to 1 session. But Marcus went in with his eyes open. He didn't go in to fix himself. He went in to observe her. Inside that office, he saw her play the victim. He saw her lie about her phone. He saw her try to manipulate the therapist into blaming him for her distance. Marcus didn't get angry, he didn't argue, he just watched. He realized that she wasn't there to save us, she was there to save her image. Marcus walked out of that first session and told her, "I'm not coming back. I'm not paying a stranger to listen to you lie. You're either in this marriage or you're out, but I'm not participating in this theater." He stopped the nice guy act immediately. He started focusing on his business and his own health. He withdrew his attention completely. The result? The wife realized her game was up. She realized Marcus was ready to leave. The fear of loss hit her like a ton of bricks. She stopped seeing the other guy and actually started doing the work, not because a therapist told her to, but because Marcus didn't need her. Marcus won because he refused to let a therapist take his masculine lead. He stayed the judge of his own life. This is what no one wants to hear. The counseling room is often the place where the marriage goes to die a slow, expensive death. If she is already cheating, she is using that room to manage your reaction to the eventual end. She is using the vulnerability the therapist demands from you to make sure you are too weak to fight back when she finally serves the papers. The grammar of a liar is very specific in these sessions. She will say, "I need to find myself." What she means is, "I've already found someone else." She will say, "We have communication issues." What she means is, "I'm communicating with him and I don't want you to know." She will say, "I don't feel heard." What she means is, "I'm bored of you and the other guy is exciting." You have to be smarter than the script. You have to be the man who sees the move before it's made. You are not a project for a therapist to fix. You are a man with a life to lead. Continuing with the reality of this psychological warfare, you have to look at the therapy speak she uses. It's a new language she learns to justify her bad behavior. When she's cheating during counseling, she'll start using words like boundaries, toxic, and gaslighting against you. If you ask why she's home late, she'll say you're violating her boundaries. If you show her evidence, she'll say you're toxic for snooping. She takes the tools meant for healing and turns them into weapons for your destruction. The therapist often helps her do this. Most therapists are trained to be non-judgmental. That sounds good in theory, but in practice, it means they won't call her out on her blatant lies. They will treat your insecurity and her infidelity as if they are equal problems. They will ask you what you did to make her want to stray. They will turn her betrayal into a symptom of a broken system. This is where the winner separates himself from the loser. A loser accepts the blame. He says, "You're right, I wasn't there enough, so it's my fault she slept with the neighbor." A winner says, "No, my flaws are my flaws, but her betrayal is her choice. I am not responsible for her lack of integrity." You have to understand the exit strategy she is building. Counseling gives her a timeline. It gives her a few months of trying so that when she leaves, she can say she did her best. Meanwhile, she's checking her lawyer's emails in the bathroom. She's moving money. She's making sure the other guy is ready to catch her when she jumps. Think about the man who thinks he's winning because his wife is finally being honest in therapy. She admits she kissed someone. You feel a sense of relief because she's finally talking. But listen to me. If she admits to a kiss, she's done the deed. If she admits to one time, it's been 10 times. In the therapy room, she will give you trickle truth. She gives you just enough honesty to satisfy the therapist and keep you off the trail, but she keeps the dark truth hidden. She uses the honesty of the session to reset your suspicion clock. If you are in this position, you need to stop talking and start observing. Watch her body language in the office. Is she looking at the therapist for approval instead of looking at you? Is she crying without tears? Is she more concerned about the process than she is about your broken heart? Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. The truth is that a woman who is genuinely sorry doesn't need a therapist to tell her to stop cheating. She stops. She gives you her phone. She cuts off the world. She humbles herself. If she is working on it in a three-way conversation with a therapist but still keeping her phone locked, she is not working on the marriage. She is working on her cover story. You have to be willing to be the bad guy. You have to be willing to walk out of that office and say, this is a waste of time. The moment you stop caring about being the understanding husband and start caring about being a man of truth, the power shift happens. Many men stay in counseling because they are afraid of the finality of divorce. They use the sessions as a way to stay close to her for one more hour a week. It's a form of emotional begging. You are paying for her company. Stop it. If the marriage is dead, no amount of talking is going to breathe life back into it, especially if there is a third person in the bed. A real man knows that his peace of mind is worth more than a fake marriage. If she is cheating during counseling, she has no respect for the marriage, no respect for you, and no respect for the therapist. She is a person who has decided that her pleasure is more important than your pain. No active listening exercise is going to fix a soul that is that dark. You need to look at the stories we told today. Mike, who lost his mind trying to follow the rules. Steve, who lost his money and years of his life trying to be the hero for a villain. And Marcus, who took his power back by refusing to play a rigged game. Which one are you? Are you sitting on the couch waiting for her to finally tell the truth? Newsflash, she's never going to tell the truth as long as the lie is working. She will only tell the truth when the lie becomes more painful than the confession. And as long as you're paying for therapy and being a good boy, the lie is very comfortable for her. She has the best of both worlds. She has the stable husband who is working on himself and paying the bills, and she has the exciting lover who is giving her the thrill. Counseling isn't a threat to her, it's her insurance policy. It keeps you busy while she lives her double life. Wake up. The good wife who suggests counseling while she's cheating is the most dangerous one of all, because she's smart enough to use the system against you. She knows that in today's world, the man is always blamed for the lack of connection. She is using that social bias to cover her tracks. You don't need a therapist to tell you you deserve loyalty. You don't need a session to tell you that secrecy is a betrayal. You need to look in the mirror and decide that you are done being a character in her play. This brotherhood is about seeing the world for what it is, not what we want it to be. It's about being the man who can stand alone rather than the man who sits on a couch and gets lied to for a fee. So here's the smart question I want you to answer in the comments below. If a woman is willing to lie to your face in a room dedicated to saving your marriage, do you believe there is any amount of therapy that can ever truly bring back the trust? Or is the act of lying in counseling the final nail in the coffin? I want to hear your raw thoughts. Have you been in the office? Did you feel the lie in the room? Drop a comment below. Your voice is how we build this brotherhood. We are reaching for 3,000 men who are done with the games. If this video hit you where it hurts, it's because it's time to grow. It's time to stop paying for a theater ticket to your own betrayal. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and keep your eyes open. The truth is free, but the lies will cost you everything.